Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to get the tube notching profile to use with the tube notching attachment for the Langmuir Crossfire Pro plasma table. There are a couple things that you'll need. Obviously you'll need some sort of CAM software. I'm using Fusion. It's just what I have and it's free. Also, you will need to have access to tubing wrappers, specifically for the cut profile that you're wanting. So for instance, I'm using BenTech to get my cutting wrappers. If you do not have access to BenTech to get cutting wrappers, you can also use this website called blocklayer.com. The link for this will also be in the instructional guide. Once you're here, you can just input your diameter and everything here, and it will give you a cutting wrapper. And then you can take this as a PDF and insert it as a canvas into Fusion, and then follow along from there. BenTech is really cool because you can design an assembly quickly, and it also gives you the parts length, the material it's made out of, the weight. It also notches the tubing for you as well and gives you that cutting profile. So that's what we're going to be using here today. So in BenTech, I'm just going to pick one of my tubings here. Let's go with C here. So if we double click on C, you'll see it gives us a cutting wrapper. All we need to do is print and save this as a PDF. The only thing to remember here is to leave it as 8.5 by 11 because we're going to use that to calibrate the canvas in Fusion. So once you're in Fusion, all you need to do is click Insert and Canvas. I already have a few of these from an earlier project, so we will go ahead and grab those now. My table is set up to cut off of this plane here, so that's what I'm going to select. We don't need to change anything here, we can just press OK. So now that we have our tubing wrapper imported, we need to calibrate it so that it's actually to scale. So we're going to go over here. I need to change this to inches. Then we're going to go under canvases and right click it and click calibrate. So we know that this is printed off of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So we're just going to grab this corner here and get this corner and set that to 8.5. And we'll zoom out. From here, we're going to press New Sketch, and we're going to do it on this plane. And basically all we're going to do is copy this profile here. You don't want to copy this entire profile because this would cut off your notch. You just want this one. In this case, we're going to use a fit point spline. And I like to disable snapping because it sometimes hinders you. So we're going to start here in the corner and then just follow the outline here. Once you've traced your profile, you just want to press Finish Sketch. This is all you need. Now we're ready to go into the Manufacture tab. So once we're here, we're going to click Setup. If you have your machine set up here, you can click Select and open your machine. Everything here can stay the same. We can just need to go to the Stock tab and change Stock Offset Mode to no additional stock. Now we need to go to the 2D Profile tab. In here, you'll select your machine. In my case, I'm cutting 2-inch diameter. That is an 1/8 inch thick. So I'm going to leave the cutting rate at 90. Under the Geometry tab, we're going to click this little drop down arrow and select Chain. Then we'll select our profile that we just traced and then press OK. On the Heights tab, you can leave this alone. Under the Passes tab, it's very important that you change the sideways compensation to center. On the Linking tab, we're going to get rid of lead in and lead out. We don't need it. Now we're ready to post-process. Click the post-process button. Now we can just give it a name and then press post. And now we're ready to upload that into Fire Control.